What's going on, replay viewers? Replay viewers, let's see who's tuning on in. It's a beautiful day out here today. Oh my God. Robinson Lopes is the first one in the room, and C. Shelby's up there in Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome. Good to see you, Travis Weeks in South Africa, and a Florida cat. Welcome. Good to see you, Robert the Headler and Forever Blessed. Williams across the river in Brooklyn. Welcome on in. And Lee John, welcome. Good to see you, Sally Skipico and a BX Girl. Welcome. Good to see you, Carol 813 and Big Tony. Robert T and Phyllis, welcome on in. Good to see you, Lillian Crow and non-playable character Jenna. Good to see you, Jenna. And Michelle out there in Oregon, welcome. Robert the Headler, good to see you. I hope Miss Linda's doing well. And Miss the Metalhead Warrior, welcome on in. I hope the Missus is doing well. Good to see you, Dean N. And Perfectly Candid, welcome on in. Carol 813 and Nebul. Bonsoir, bienvenue, Nebul. Everyone follow Nebul. Fantastic live streamer content creator from the south of Paris, the south of France, out there on the Bay of Saint-Tropez. Good to see you there, Myrna Bergen, up there in Montreal. Myrna, I'm going to entertain you for the next couple of hours. Okay, Myrna, good to see you. Good to see you, Sean, and Plainview 75, and Lily, welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Welcome to City Hall Park, a nice, quiet, and relaxed City Hall Park. Viewfinder, I'm doing much better, Viewfinder. I took it easy this morning, and I'm feeling, I have lots of vim and vigor. I'm ready to do this. I'm on. Yes, I am on there, Viewfinder. Yes, I am. I'm on. But yes, I'm feeling a lot better compared to yesterday. I think the humidity finally, the last 2 days, the humidity and the sun kind of got to me. Nebul loves entertainment. That's right. And DeFabian, thanks for following on Twitch. But good to see you. Oh, you never knew about Spumoni there, Florida Cat? That's funny. DJ Dirty, good to see you, DJ Dirty. Welcome on in. And OJ Sampson, welcome. Hit that like button. Yeah, activate my legs. We're going to do 14,000 steps. Not like walking commuter who almost hit 30,000. It is hot, OJ. It's ridiculous. But Florida Cat, if you never had Spumoni, I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. Good to see you, Amber. Welcome on in. Good to see everybody, people. Welcome to Lower Manhattan. Today we will stay below 14th Street. We will stay below 14th Street today. Gonna kind of ramble about Lower Manhattan here for a bit before we make our way up the west side. But Hendrich, welcome. Yeah, Rebel Radio transmission is online. We are on the air. Nebul, how do you not know what Spumoni is? Spumoni is like an ice cream. It's like a iced ice cream. It's very refreshing on a hot day. Yeah, it's like a creamier gelato. It's a great way to describe it. Oh my God, Carol, it's such a difference compared to yesterday. Oh my God. Yeah, only 46. It's still warm, but like, it's so much doable. I got a big old jug of water with me today, so we're good. Good to see you, Digital Dobie. Welcome on in. Hello to this. Was that a squid on the fence? No, it's a little, look at this little guy. Wait, let's see if we can see this little guy. Oh, here he comes.
Hey, baby. 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 Hey, baby.
Spumoni is good stuff. Good to see you, Azul Oni. Welcome. And RJ up there in Colorado. Welcome. Warm. It's warm and 80. Yeah, humid 87 degrees. Do I have snacks also? No. I just ate. I had a big lunch of pasta today. I was recovering this morning. I slept in. I slept in. I had very little coffee. Didn't want to dehydrate myself. I think that was also a problem with yesterday.
Hey, baby.
I wish I had peanuts.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, Mr. Squirrel. Hey.
By the way, if you want to see a great movie about a squirrel, especially around holiday time. The Great Rupert, starring the great Jimmy Durante. You gotta see that movie, people. Azul Oni had lunch in the park yesterday, some chicken tenders, etc., with some homeless people, squirrels, and tennis players. Laugh out loud. Good to see you there, Cruising Forward Bluesing. It's a little bit cooler out here. It's a little bit cooler here in City Hall Park. There, you see a short video coming? You know, damn it. You know, thanks for reminding me, Viewfinder. You know, I could take video while I'm live streaming. I forgot to do that, but maybe I'll extract it from this. Right, that is a classic right there, RK8. Good to see you. We got the municipal building and City Hall right in front of us. New York City Hall, the oldest continuously operating city hall in the United States. The building was completed in 1811, same year we introduced the grid plan to the island of Manhattan. And then it opened up for business in 1812. To give you an idea of how small the city was back in 1812, the city extended just about 10 blocks north from here. So if you would have took a 10-minute walk north along Broadway, you would have been surrounded by farms. It's kind of amazing. Now, it's a rather fancy city hall, so of course we ran out of money while building it. So we finished the backside of the building, from this perspective, in brownstone, because we thought the city wouldn't grow too far north of Chambers Street. Pfft, little did they know. But bloody hell, you're 106 in Vegas. Yeah, here at the Dog PJ. Hey, get in the pool. Thanks for subscribing. And the Dog PK. Good to see you there, Michelle K. Welcome. Azul Oni, don't be crass. I'm going to give you just one warning. You're going to really make a joke about my mom? Is that supposed to be funny? Bro, you're going to get that. You're just getting one warning now. You're just getting one warning. If you say anything crass again, it's time for you to go and watch another live stream. All right? We always run out of money while building shit. It's true. It's true. Yeah, it's hot in Vegas. Stay hydrated, folks. Hot as hell in Vegas. I'll stay in the air conditioning, in the heat. Out of the heat, I mean out of the heat. Ben, ahoy, ahoy. Good to see you, Ben. I know Florida is hot and humid as well. So I hope everyone stays cool in the air conditioning. I'm here to entertain you, not to be bullied and insulted. But we'll turn the insults into comedy. Am I right, people? Am I right? Am I right? Good to see you there, Nicola. Welcome for this stream. We're going to have a fun stream today. I am looking forward to it. The phone is flaming red and may overheat. That's because we're not moving. No doubt. 100 in Vegas at 8 o'clock. Bloody hell, that's hot. JF, good to see you, JF. Good to see you there, Omar. And Jerry, welcome. It is like walking into an oven, yeah. Lewis, you want to see us walk? Hit that like button, Lewis. Oi, Vey, only 95 there. Okay, how many likes we got? Let's see how many likes we got in the till. Oh, 78 likes. All right, let's go. Let's enjoy a walk around Manhattan, people. Welcome on in, welcome aboard. Whatever that means, it's a ship, people. We're on the ship of a live stream. Welcome aboard. Let me make sure this is set. You and your husband walk through Bryant Park. Y'all are in town? You walk through Bryant Park today? Oh, awesome. Forever blessed. Go get out there and explore. Do it in the morning when it's cool. I hope you have a great time in New York. Hope you and your husband have a great time in New York. Welcome to New York. As the Taylor Swift song said, right? As the Taylor Swift song said. Nibble Flight Simulator. RoboJax. Good to see you, RoboJax. Did I catch everybody? Oh, actually, I got to show you the arts. Let's show you guys the art first. Yes, the ship of Manhattan. Yes. Yeah, we're on the SS Dutchmas. I love this. I'm going to miss this art piece when it goes. But we'll always remember that it's for the summer of 2026. Good to see you there, Big Al. Welcome aboard. I love this thing. There's a City Hall fountain. Because we're in City Hall Park, duh. We got the animals, we got the Boyds in this. It's not fun. Isn't that fun? And then this guy over here, looking at himself in the mirror. What do you see? What do you see? Oh, awesome. Forever blessed. That's amazing. You look marvelous. This is City Hall Park, Lewis. This is City Hall Park, and right behind the fountain is City Hall. We're in Lower Manhattan. Yeah, I love the birds, Carol. The birds are awesome. I love it. See, we got the trough here. This is for horses to drink. This is the horse trough. The horses used to be able to come right up in here back in the day. I got a kick out of this kind of shit. Lewis, you're welcome, man. Welcome aboard. I could tell the phone is dropping frames because it's upset with me right now. The phone is upset with me. Get that aperture just right. Oh, the aperture doesn't want to get right, huh? Does the aperture not want to agree with me? With the band playing down here? Yes, it makes it like a movie set. We might drop a frame or two because the phone is so hot. Karen J. McLean, good to see ya. It's like a movie set when you get the band like that playing. It's like a movie set, people. It's not real. This is the 20th century machine. Hey, there's a Woolworth building right there. Yeah. Hopefully this phone cools down a little bit. I gotta do my best to stay in the shade. It's all good. Perfectly can. You could always tune on in and make believe that you're here with us. Ooh, they're filming something. What are they filming? I know! What the fuck? Ooh, they're filming Biscuit, people. Ooh, Biscuit. Okay, then we get the extra notice here because they're right next to City Hall. All right. Biscuit, whatever the hell that is. Is it a commercial for biscuits? I hope it is. Doesn't that band sound great? No, listen, Lewis, this is my favorite part of Manhattan. Everything below 14th Street is my favorite, but like my absolute favorite is below Chambers Street because this is where all the history is. You know, this is my favorite skyscraper. The Woolworth building will always be my favorite skyscraper. But it's where all the cool stuff is. See those windows right up there? See that building right there? So that's where they filmed the original Wall Street movie. And that's where Bud Fox worked. And the only way I know that is because the view. It's like, hey, that's City Hall in the background. But it's either the second or the third floor is Bud Fox's office. And I don't think they did any exterior shots around, well, at least on this block. One of my favorite exterior shots in Wall Street is on, what's that there, like Maiden Lane, down by there. Oh my God, Flo, you have any idea how happy I am I caught that? So today, Robert, I'm gonna take you guys, in the end, we're gonna go to Pier 57. We're finishing at Pier 57 today. But we're kind of gonna meander around. We're just gonna kind of meander around today, Robert. You love biscuits with your morning coffee? Yeah, me too. Me too. Now for all you old school New Yorkers, what? I can't buy a CD? I can't go in here and buy I can't buy a cassette single? No, never tire of this area either. Look, for all you old school New Yorkers. So we might be blinking gray because the phone is overheating. It's still here. It's still here. No, not Little Island. We're going to be next door to Little Island. Yeah, right now my phone is like over, I think it's like right at the limit. It's hot. Is it really bad? I might have to just put my relay phone in another pocket. That might be creating some kind of interference. That happens, I notice. Oh yeah. Let's see here. Let's see here. Yeah, we might have a little. Let me put this in my other pocket. Because I don't need it just yet. I don't need it right now. I'm happy you're catching me live, Jeanette. And hopefully this helps. Actually, that's not a good spot to have it because somebody could swipe that shit. It's mostly good. All right. I mean, the phone is hot. And I know when the phone gets hot, it gets annoyed. So let me stick this in another pocket. Actually, let me stick it in this pocket. Maybe that will work. Ooh. Ooh. All right, let me know if it got better. Good to see you, Lopez. Yeah, me too, Gina. Me too, Gina. Good to see you. But your first stereo, nice. I bought, you guys ready for this? I have bought many hard drives. Every single one I still use. I have bought a bunch of hard drives from JNR Music World, and none of them have failed. They all still work. It's better? All right, cool. Cool. Well, all we gotta do is just get some air on this phone and it'll cool down. I mean, it is still warm out here. 87, probably the actual air temperature because we're on the streets, probably like 90. It's either that or I gotta shut off the relay. Yeah, every single hard drive I've ever bought from JNR Music World still works, and I have so many videos on it. I have a lot of shit on those hard drives, but they all still work. No, they haven't. RoboJax, it's still an empty lot. They're trying to figure out what they're gonna do with it. They're probably gonna try to get some not retail, but you gotta probably try to get some like residential or like Pace University might buy it out. I heard to build like a dorm. Look, I'll show you. It's right here. It's right here. Why did you do that, man? Yo, City Biker! City Biker, why did you do that, sir? Sir, you hit me with your bike! Sir! Sir! You hit me with your bike! Why are you running on the sidewalk? Why are you running on the sidewalk? Sir! Sir! Why did you hit me with your bike, sir? Thanks for giving City Bikers a bad name! I got you, I got you on video, right? Okay. I love you. Bye, sir. Turn around. Turn around. People, right? People. Anyway. I don't feel like running. It's hot. I don't feel like running. It's hot. I'm fine. I grabbed his city bike. I am in a good mood now. Clip it, guys, please. There's somebody clip it. I don't feel like running. Like, I was gonna go and pass him here, and I gave him the whole space here, but instead he had to come here, so I grabbed his bike by the basket. Anyway. All he could have said was, "I'm sorry." I should have just held on to it. Now, no one could project like a tour guide. We're fucking trained. We're trained. He only got the balls when he got distance from me, I noticed. He only had the balls to slow down and stop.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, it's too hot out here. Picard, good to see you. Anyway, getting back to the tour. We shall tour. Here's where the garage is, or was. So again, they're trying to figure out like maybe a zone change, something like that. They got to figure out something. Yeah, Nation, you did that too. Nice. Yeah, he did have headphones in. Yeah, no, he was afraid until he got distance from me. He did that too, and then like he's lucky I just let go of the bike. I should have. Now, in some cases, I have been known to grab people by the fucking arm, but it was all about the mass. I didn't know if he was gonna pedal into me. So don't grab the guy, grab the bike. And then I leaned into it, kind of like a. Yeah, you want to welcome Robojacks. I'm a tour guide. Anyway, I hope somebody clipped that. I really do. I hope somebody clipped that. Hope somebody clipped that shit. I think you guys could clip on the Twitch. Oh, now I'm all thirsty and shit. Fuck. Fuck. Now my next argument would have been, didn't I give you the ramp? I was going to say that over and over again. Didn't I give you the ramp? Because that's what I did. I gave him the ramp. Also, he was motioning in his direction of travel that he was going to take the empty street. Instead, he turned onto the sidewalk. Yeah, you got to grab the bull by the horns, exactly. I don't think you get a lot of rude people, but sometimes you get very disrespectful people. I wouldn't say you'll get it's like guaranteed you're going to get rude people. I don't think you'll get that. But most people are nice. Good to see you, Shelly. 109 in Vegas. Bloody hell. Yeah, exactly, Jay. Jay, thanks for pointing that out, Jay. I appreciate that. Thank you, man. Thank you. Now, if we see him again, we're definitely fucking with him again. If we see him again, we'll definitely fuck with him again. That's without a doubt. Depending on the situation, I might just grab him by the arm. I have water on me, Shelly. I'm just going to pull over somewhere and we'll take a drink. I decided to bring lots of water with me today because it is still hot. The humidity is lower. Oh my God, Florida Cat. Have you ever been to Action Park? Florida Cat, both times I've been to Action Park, I almost died. if somebody truly, absolutely hates Action Park, it's my mom. So, my oldest cousin and my dad really wanted to go to Action Park. My dad wanted to drive around those really fast. Oh, let's go.
They don't know.
Hells yeah. And Natalie, what a $10 super chat, £10 super chat. Natalie, thank you so much for the very generous £10 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's 10-pound club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big £10 super chat. Mutlu, check out my replays. I don't just do Manhattan. We'll be in Brooklyn tomorrow. Hold on, let's hear the band, and then I'll tell you my Action Park story. Where is that coming from? Oh, it's this guy. Oh, I like this guy. Wait, I gotta give this guy some money. I've seen this guy before. This guy's good people. I really like this guy. He's cool people. Here, let me get some money. Let me get some money for the guy. Actually, let's get completely off the main drive. Yeah, let me get money. I gotta get money. If you're new to the broadcast, I don't do just Manhattan. I'm in Brooklyn. I do all the boroughs. I gotta give this guy a couple of dollars at least. Joshua, good to see you. All right. Today we're walking, folks from around New York. Today we're walking to Pier 57. I love this guy. I love when you do that. I've seen you so many times. I love when you do that, man. I appreciate you, man. Have a good one. Yeah, do it again. Let's go. See Shelby. See Shelby with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, C. Shelby, with a very generous $5 super chat. You tipped the guy. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $5 super chat. Let's go. I appreciate that, Shelly. Thanks for watching on your 2 accounts. I just love it. He just like goes into the street like he's in a battle. You can't go wrong with that. Okay, I'm in a much better mood now. All I need now is to drink some water, and I'll be good. By the way, that's St. Paul's Chapel right over there. One of the oldest buildings in all of New York City. 1797 that thing was built with Manhattan schist, the bedrock of Manhattan Island. Hells yeah. No, we're not doing the Times Square today. I don't like doing Times Square. Oh yeah, Times Square over the East River, the Brooklyn Bridge. No, not today. Not today. I almost thought about doing Brooklyn Bridge today. I might do a special because one of my fellow tour guides reached out to me the other day, and he was like, the vendors are like out of control again. And I took a little look at it before I started the stream just now. There are a lot of fucking vendors on the bridge. So we might do a Brooklyn Bridge special. There it is. That's the Oculus. Got a DJ over here. Got a DJ by the Oculus. Yeah, you know what's crazy, Gina, about that graveyard? It's older than this country. It's older than this country, so it's like the beginnings of that graveyard date back all the way to the Dutch era, which is crazy. Here's the World Trade Center. Oh, I got 2 stories, JF. You know what? I'm gonna tell you my Action Park story when we start doing. There's gonna be a big, like, walking section coming up, so stay tuned, and I will tell you my 2 stories from Traction Park. I'll just give you a little preview right now. My dad and my oldest cousin were super obsessed with Action Park, and they really wanted to go there, and my mom forbade them to go. Like, she's like, no, you're not going. That place is too dangerous. And then yeah, my cousin said, you know, we'll take Little Dutch. We'll take the little guy too. And my mom begrudgingly let us go the first time. And I'll leave it at that. There are two visits to Traction Park, and both times I almost died. All right. So anyway, look, number 2 World Trade Center. They got the whole construction fencing up. R&R party. Thanks for the jewels. High five. One World Trade Center, number 7 World Trade Center, right there. Bernadette. Good to see you, Bernadette. By the way, the Notify NYC just put out an alert. If you're living within the 5 boroughs here, please clean your catch basins. We are expecting quite a lot of rain tomorrow. Yeah, exactly, Shelley. Exactly. Welcome to the World Trade Center. Now, in just a few weeks, we'll be doing our Tribute in Light walk, where we'll see the tribute in light from all the different angles. So make sure to tune on in on September 11th. It's a Friday this year, but that's coming up. Exactly. I'm meant to be here for a reason. Exactly. That's what my mom says all the time. You know, I'm telling my mom is slowly understanding what I do here online, and like she keeps on saying that, like, besides giving her lots of joy, like I don't know your name. I don't think you really chat too much, but we have a viewer in Bay Ridge, and whenever she sees me at the parades, she gives me an awesome magnet with like a picture of me on there live streaming. So my mom really loves those, and she gets a kick out of it. She gets a kick out of live streams. Oh, there's a table right over here. So let's take the table. And it brings her a lot of joy learning to understand what the hell we do here. So thank you guys. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate you. All right, let's take a swig of water. I gotta ration this shit. Good to see you, B-Ben 109. Welcome. Let's take a quick drink, and then we're gonna keep on moving. Take a quick drink and then keep on moving. Chasing after that guy, got the adrenaline up. I feel good though. I feel fantastic. Oh, my mom's awesome. I'm very lucky. Madam Mojo! Madam Mojo, Cleveland rocks. Good to see you, Madam Mojo. All right. This building to my left-hand side here, this is the World Trade Center Performing Arts Center. Technically number 6 World Trade Center. I got my hackles up, yes. Pinky in the air, always. Always. Marty, good to see you, Marty. I took just a little sip. Because I sipped some right before I started to stream. but I know I'm just gonna sweat it out. So, well, no, I don't need. Listen, I came out here with iced water. I came out here. I have iced bottle of water, and I have the water in a whatchamacallit, in a kind of like a cooler, insulated bag. Boy, everyone's coming off work. It's that time. It's 5 o'clock. Time to call it a day. Time to call it a day. The day is done. The paycheck is in the mail. And it's time to go home. Oh, I'm so sorry, One Wicked Way. One Wicked Way, my deepest condolences, man. I'm so sorry. You know, on September 11th, we'll do a special live stream where we look at the tribute in light. We have a little meditation. So please join us for that. To me, this is all hallowed ground. This whole complex here. I don't know if you noticed, I stayed in Fulton Street. Usually when I walk onto the memorial itself, I'll drop my volume a lot. Because, yeah, I'm sorry, One Wicked Way. I know that time is coming up now, so. I've been thinking about 25 years ago myself. I've been in a very self-reflective mood for the last couple of weeks now. Oh.
Celebrates 26 months of membership.
Yo.
Thank you for giving hope in this world. Love your work. Red heart emoji.
Bloody hell. Those are some real kind words. Activity 79. Thank you so much for your continued membership of the channel for the last 2+ years. I appreciate those kind words, and thank you so much for being one of us. One of us. Gooba gaba, gooba gaba. One of us. One of us, people. One of us. Good to see you, Sal Muscles. Welcome. Good to see you, Neil from Flatbush. I appreciate that, One Wicked Way. I gotta honor, you know, your family. You know, it's 25 years ago, but it feels like yesterday. Such like a weird, I've been thinking about like memory and how some memories are like stronger than others. And it's crazy, like with certain memories, it doesn't matter how much time has passed. Uh-oh. Got a girl, mama. Shit. She was running in fucking heels. Yo, was she like in her flat out like work outfit running like that? She was like, shit. You know, in a way, that's the fun part about the whole World Trade Center site. Like life goes on. Life goes on. That's the best thing we could do to overcome that horrible day, is to keep on living. That's all you could do. Good to see you, Alfred. Welcome on in. 200 West. 200 West Street. The home of American Express. I know, that's the thing. The pandemic feels longer. The pandemic feels more like longer time ago than September. Well, in certain aspects of September 11th. Really? Wow, Big Tony, for real? It's crazy. Yeah, exactly. We gotta celebrate you, Dad. We gotta have a good time for you, Dad. You know what I mean? We gotta have a fun time. Once we get north of Chambers Street, I will tell you my story of Traction Park. So good to see you, Ronster. Welcome on in, sir. And E-Bike Mike. Good to see you, Mike. You know, Mike, I really do think the battery indicator is not the most accurate. I shut the battery off, and next thing you know, I got 3 bars again. I ride a good distance until it gets back down to 2 bars. So I'm learning the real reach of the battery. I have not charged the battery since we did our last loop of Jamaica Bay, and I was still able to go meet up with Danette and Anthony yesterday, go to the supermarket, and then come back, and I was still on 2 bars. Well, thank you so much, Activity79. Activity79 with a 27 Swedish krona super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's 27 kronar club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big 27 Swedish kronar super chat. Thank you so much. Exactly, Kay. Exactly. It's going to be at the Intrepid. Wow, okay. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Oh, did I just miss the freaking light? Oh, I just missed the light. I just missed the light looking at the bikes. I will wait for the next light. Yeah, no, Action Park had a lot of lawsuits. I could have did at least 2 of them. And I probably would have won. I probably would have won. But yeah, that's perfectly candid. That's perfectly said. It's very true. Wah. It's a rush hour underway, people. 5:10 in the afternoon on a Wednesday. Audrey, you're never late. I don't have a schedule, Audrey, so welcome on in. We're here until 7 o'clock Eastern, so that is our time that we're bringing the live stream in for a landing today. So we're still hanging out here for another hour and 50 minutes. We're hanging out today. Certainly an exciting stream already. You know, this gets us back into the old adage of what happened during city streets. You know, the cyclist has the light. Oh, this guy's on the phone. He's not paying attention. He's on the phone. He's very animated on the phone here. Actually, the cyclist does not have the light. It's finally hump day, all right? Okay, here we go. Okay, he doesn't realize he's blocking the... Oh, he's gonna still come out. Look at this. He has the red light and he's still gotta come out. And Russell, AOL, with a $20 super chat. Russell, thank you so much with the very generous $20 super chat. Thank you for joining today's $20 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $20 super chat. I know, you got to just check the battery directly. I know, exactly. That's what I got to do. But I'm starting to get surprised about the range I get on it. But Russell, thank you so much for the very generous $20 super chat. Dude, you do rock. Russell does rock. Appreciate it, Russell. Can I entertain you for the next 2 hours? Or an hour and 50 minutes. We got an hour and 48 minutes left. Hour 48 minutes left. We had a very exciting stream. Maybe rewind it. We did have a kind of confrontation with a city biker who... Why was he still riding on the sidewalk is my whole point. Narrow-ass sidewalk as that. It's Lower Manhattan. Oh, you met me last night with Danette and Anthony? Mrs. Planet Master, welcome on in. I love hanging out with Danette and Anthony. They're good people. Yeah, good people. So everybody check out Danette and Anthony's epic 5-hour plus stream where I appear at the end. And hopefully they come out for fireworks on a Friday. You already entertained? Good. That's my job. That's my job. I love doing this stuff. Oh, we got Chambers Street? Oh, it's Action Park. Oh, no, Warren Street. Whoops, Warren Street. We're at Warren. Once we get past Chambers here, I'll tell you my Traction Park stories. Boy, does my mom hate that place. My dad, though, has great memories. My cousin got great memories. Thanks for hitting that thumbs up. Hey, there's a Downtown Connection bus. Downtown Connection bus does a loop around Lower Manhattan. It's a free loop, and you actually go to their website. They track the buses for you. It's a great way to get around Lower Manhattan and save a few steps. And thanks for sending the jewels there, Mrs. Planet Master. Good to see you, sweet cheetah. Welcome on in. Broken Bones Park. I almost broke a bone in Action Park. I almost did. It's a fun story coming up, guys. It's a heartwarming story of my cousin and my dad drinking beer. Hot summer days, cold water, cold spring water. It's a great story. Or story, it's actually two stories, which is the fun part. What the fuck? All right. One of my favorite stories. Good to see you, Serge. Welcome on in. Oh, it's a fun story, Gina. It's a fun story. We're passing just past Chambers Street, and this is Stuyvesant High School, the school for mathematics, engineering, and all that other super smart stuff. Now, I have told this story before, but if you're new to the show, you might not have heard it. Native New York here, Forest Hills, living in LA, nice. You've been in LA for 40 years, nice. Last time I was in LA was 1998. My sister lived in Riverside for a little bit. Yes, they did, JF. It's a great movie. I've seen it. I have seen it. We got the conga line going today. I love it. Oh, this is the I like how they gotta make sure there's a sign. Runner's detour. I about to say this is like the running time. This is the running time.
But I do think that it's for me.
I know, right, Florida Cat? I studied media. That's my problem. All right, people. We're north of Chambers Street now. So it's time to tell you not my one, but two stories of Action Park. Good to see you, Soho Joe. All is well, Soho Joe. Good to see you. All right, people. So the first time I went to Action Park, I was 11 years old. My dad basically begged my mom to let my oldest cousin drive us out there. My dad and my cousin were dead set on driving those really fast go-karts. And as for me, I wanted to do the Tarzan swing into the water. So out of much bemoaning and begging my mom and all that other stuff, my mom finally relented and she let us go to Action Park, right? We go out there, and right away I find out I am too young to do the Tarzan's swing, because even though I am a very good swimmer, you had to be at least 13 years old to do the Tarzan swing, something like that. So I was very sad. I still got to swim in the spring, and I did that really dangerous wave pool. But I also got to do, even at my young age of 11, I got to do the Alpine slide, which ironically, when I went to the park, I thought I was too young for. Go figure, right? Anyway, flexing and a stepping. Good to see you. So anyway, I did the Alpine slide. And just one problem. About 2/3 the way down. I'm almost near the end. And I'm slowing down because it's like at the very end there were some really tight turns. I even warned you about it. Like right near the end there's some really tight turns. You got to slow down, and then you come into the station, right? So slowing down, I see the station coming up. I was being cautious. I'm 11 years old, and somebody slams into my back. This lady slammed into my back, and I went sliding on the Alpine slide, and my whole back, my whole side got all cut up. Luckily, I did not break any bones. I was really scratched up, guys. I was really scratched up on my back especially. But I still made it a good day. My dad and my cousin still hung out, and we waited a few more hours until we left. Even though I was injured, I basically stayed where the beer tent was. So I just basically watched my dad drink beer while I recovered. So, and yeah, luckily my spine is fine. I could still walk around and shit anyway. This is how lucky I am. And anyway, I still had a good time, even though I was, all cut up. But when I got home, oh boy, Mom was really upset, especially that she saw all these Band-Aids on my arm and on my back, and she goes, "What happened?" And by the way, I got bruises too, so I was all beat up, but I still thought I had a great time. I thought it's fine. It's fine. All right. My mom screamed at my oldest cousin, screamed at my dad. But in the end, we had fun, right? I had fun. So then we go a second time. Now, the second time, we don't let Mom know. It was a secret. And the whole thing about that second trip was that now I was old enough to do the Tarzan swing. Now I was old enough to swing out into what I learned later on was a freezing cold boggy spring water, right? So, of course, I go straight to the Tarzan swing. And yes, now I'm large enough and old enough to do the Tarzan swing. Mind you, we're at the park for barely an hour. We just got there. Anyway, make my way up. The line wasn't too bad. All right, now it's time to do the Tarzan swing. I swing out on the Tarzan swing, and it was like a hot day like today. So like that water, I didn't know the water was going to be like 60 something degrees. That water was cold, man. So get into that water, and right as I'm about to surface, somebody lands on top of me and I black out. And I don't remember. All I remember is surfacing, and then I wake up. I surface from the water, and then I wake up. And to the side of the Tarzan swing, there's all these people around me. My dad is directly hovering over me with a can of beer in his hand. My cousin is there looking as nervous as fuck. And everybody's, there's like 30 people all around me looking at me. They thought I was dead. I didn't swallow any water. I was knocked out. Thank God we didn't swallow any water. I was just simply knocked out. So they got me out of the water basically, as the story goes, they got me out of the water basically immediately because the person who landed on me freaked out. And got taken out quickly, and about maybe, they say 5 minutes later, I came to, and yeah, had a big talk with one of the managers, and kind of got drawn into a whole agreement that, you're fine, you have a mild concussion, as they put it, a mild concussion, and if you're really fine, sign this form, and whatever you want is on the house. So like food, beer, whatever. And I signed the paper. And we stayed there for another couple of hours. My cousin was terrified. My cousin was freaked out. He was asking me how many fingers is he holding, and he was having me do math problems and stuff. So my dad had a good time though. He got free beer for the rest of the day. And Yeah. And got home, and we kind of kept it a secret for a little bit.
Exactly.
But then mom, like, kind of casually kind of brought it up one day, and I, as a stupid kid, I blurted it out with my cousin, with my uncle there, my cousin's father. You know, everybody was there. We were at some kind of barbecue function at my uncle's house in Canarsie. Just kind of blurted out. And yeah, big fight, big argument. But I kept on saying, Mom, don't worry about it. I'm fine. I'm fine, Mom. I'm fine. And yeah, Traction Park. It's a real thing. It is a real thing. Hope you guys enjoyed that story. Part of my childhood, growing up here in the tri-state area, and more importantly, Brooklyn. Let's catch up with the chat. Let's catch up with the chat. Let's catch up back with the chat. Just a flesh wound. It's just a flesh wound, people. It's nothing big. Let's see here. Let's see here. Is the chat thing working? You're more than welcome, Florida Cat. Hold on. I know people were saying hi and stuff, so sorry that I missed you guys. Why aren't you not working, Mr. Guy? There we go. There we go. But how did my mom find out? I blurted it out. But all is well, Soho Joe. Flexing and a stepping. Good to see ya. Tarzan swing was fun, Milo, from what I remembered of it. Good to see you, Mighty Bull. We're doing great today, Mighty Bull. We're doing great. No, they didn't have any safety rides, Gina. No. Ashton Park was a death trap. That is absolutely true. Tommy Dance. Good to see you, Tommy. Welcome on in. Good to see you. Diana Gonzalez from the Windy City. Welcome on in. Dave in Bangor, Maine. Good to see you. Yeah, I know. You really got to keep it a secret when you can't really keep it a secret. So why was I so unlucky? You know, Milo, it was just the shuffle of the cards, Milo. It was just the shuffle of the cards. It is what it is. Well, yeah, Mom always knows. Yeah, but it doesn't kill you, make you stronger. It's now called Mountain Creek View Park. Mountain Creek, yeah, exactly, Mountain Creek Resort. Yeah, yes, most precious, valuable. I am a fabulous storyteller, Bernadette. I appreciate that. I'm a tour guide, so I gotta be a good storyteller. But yes, memories are valuable, so precious. Now, my action park stories feel like a gajillion years ago. And somewhere on my back, somewhere, don't exactly know where, there is a little scar, not a big one. Maybe I'll have the Duchess look for it tonight. Can you find that scar on my back? Mighty Bull, we do the fireworks every weekend. We don't miss it. Check out the replay, Mighty Bull. We will be at Fireworks Friday, this Friday coming up. We never miss a Fireworks Friday on this channel. So yes, we still do it. Harvey Lee, good to see you, Harvey Lee. Gotta really watch where you walk here because of the joggers. There you go, perfectly canted. Yeah, I did have a case. I had a case. Well, the second time I had a case. Like when I tell you that when I woke up and the lifeguard was free, they closed the ride. The ride stopped operating when I was like off to the side. Everybody who was waiting online had to hop offline. They had to clear the water. And like the lifeguard that was on duty who was telling people to jump, he was mortified. He was like a kid. He must have been like maybe 16 years old, 17 years, like not much older than me. And he was mortified. They all had this look. Like, I never forget the look of my cousin and the look of the lifeguard. My dad, he was chill. He was maintaining. My dad's really good at that. But like my cousin, he was freaking the fuck out. The lifeguard was freaking the hell out. But the second time, yes, I had a case. Second time, I definitely had a case. The first time, not so much. That's operator error. But like the second time, that's absolutely a case. Jumping down here today. Yeah, 1-800-lawyers. That's right, RJ. Jumping down here, people. Jumping down here. If you're watching on Twitch, welcome on in. Say hello if you're watching on Twitch. I want to make sure the chat works on Twitch. So all I need to do, so yesterday, if you don't remember, yesterday I had a lot of technical difficulties. If I was cranky, if I sounded cranky, it's because I was cranky. Because the equipment was really fighting against me yesterday. And all I needed to do was just update everything. So everything's updated. Everything is working nice now today. We're back to normal. We went to Dorney Park, Wildwater Kingdom as a kid. Nice. Yeah, me too. Me too. I only went to Dorney Park once. Went to Dorney Park, went to Hershey Park one time. Back when I was a little kid. Crazy Coney Island kid took me to Six Flags Great Adventure recently. Like, that was last summer. Yeah, I would make you cranky too. I appreciate that. Robert Twin, welcome. You know, Robert Twin, of course I do, Robert. Of course I do. But those are two different subjects. Now, what I will tell you is this, because some people may get a little offended about what I'm about to say. On this planet, no child should starve. No child should be in a warlike scenario. We do have the tools and the knowledge to live in a peaceful society no matter where you are on this planet, but unfortunately there's selfish people and selfish interests that keeps the world in perpetual war. And until we get over ourselves collectively as a society, globally, we'll never find a solution, or we will never have a solution to that problem. Now, as for the children in Iran, of course, that's awful, but I also think about the children in Palestine. They don't deserve that either. The shit that Miss Rachel gets from certain people is horrible. And it's completely uncalled for. It's abhorrent. So, there you go. That's all I would say about that. Hey, thanks for following Leonard Smith on Twitch. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, set the bar for you guys. How do we? I'm pretty chill right now. I'm very happy right now. If I'm laughing a lot, if I have this kind of calm voice, I'm probably not cranky. Listen, I'm always cranky to a certain extent because I'm a New Yorker, but today I'm feeling great. It's beautiful outside. I'm blessed. I'm blessed to have the sunshine on me. I'm blessed to be walking along the Hudson River. I'm blessed to have all you guys watching on YouTube and Twitch. And that's all I would say about that. What I will say is thank you. I want to thank all the channel subscribers, all the channel members, all the super chatters, all the PayPalers for all of your continued support. Without you guys and all of your support, I'm really not able to do this. So thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. And understand that because I do intentionally have ads shut off on this live stream, these live streams are pretty much all powered by super chats and memberships and PayPals. So always keep that in mind too. But if all you can afford is to hit that thumbs up, I appreciate you immensely. And that's all I really care about. Just hit that thumbs up. Everything else for me is icing and sprinkles on top of the cake. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys. Thanks for understanding my comedy. And I'm blessed to have all of you guys here. So today I'm in a great mood. Today we're in a great mood. Exactly, Jay. Thank you so much for hanging on out with me, Perfectly Cat. A Florida cat, sorry, a Florida cat. The names are beginning to mix. No, caring about each other is never wrong. Also, acknowledging people's existence is not wrong either. Good to see you there, Mario. Out there in Houston, Texas. You got it, Robert. You got it, man. The more you watch me, the more you'll understand where I'm coming from at all times. I'm a very empathetic person. I always strive to put myself in other people's shoes. Everybody's welcome here. I don't care what side of the aisle you sit on. But I will let you know my political beliefs, and those are that I am a liberal progressive, and I'll just leave it as that. I'll just and as 9/11 comes up, you know, I could smell the smells. I got PTSD from September 11th. You know that? So, if you want to make me cry, welding and diesel. If you put those two smells together, you probably get me to cry right away. So, exactly. There's no need to compare tragedies because they're all tragedies. This tragedy is going on in another borough, maybe even right here in Manhattan right now. But you know, as a species, I think the greatest hurdle that we have to get over is ourselves. I'm starting to understand George Carlin more and more, where it's like you just have to separate yourself and just be like, you know what, we're circling the drain right now. I want to try to give a little bit of hope. I want to be a little bit positive about it, but yeah, the planet's going to be fine. We're the ones that are going away eventually. Good to see you, Lewis Murphy. Welcome. Look at this. Look at that dog. He's hanging out. That's the luckiest dog in the city. Right? You don't even got to walk. Yeah, to see before we pass away, Mighty Bull, would be great. And again, we have the framework, the language comprehension, the understanding, I think, as a species to do that. But there's too many self-interested people who keep holding us back from that. Good to see you, Reg. No, nobody. Do I sound pissed off? No, I'm fine, Reg. Do I sound pissed off? I don't know now. Good to see you, Dylan. Welcome on in. Can, like I said, I've been studying a lot of George Carlin. And yeah, I watched a bunch of George Carlin today. And yeah. Joe Mooski. Good to see you, Joe. Welcome on in. But if we could see the beginning of a framework of peace, then, you know. And if I could help foster that. Yes, we do need to be nice to one another. Absolutely. But nobody pissed me off. Somebody had a question, Reg, earlier, and I'm just making sure I'm clear and that we're all on the same page. But we almost got hit by a city bike today. We had a moment. And see, there you go. See, I'm happy today. It's beautiful out here. Exactly, perfectly candid. You two cruising? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yelling at the cyclist was the thing that put me into a great mood. The endorphins really kicked in. They're beautiful out here, guys. How lucky am I? How lucky am I to be able to take you guys out here? How lucky am I? It was pure yelling. I mean, I wouldn't call it pure yelling. I was acting. I was doing a little bit of that yelling had like 10-15% of a young Jerry Lewis in it. At least all the people that were working around me on that block there were smiling at me. So hope I made their day. Maybe photos. I might get home a little bit too late tonight to do the 10 o'clock show. We're ending our stream today at 7. So I'm cutting it close to do the radio, to do our 10 o'clock show. So probably not, but we may do a special extended afternoon show of Live in New York City, live in New York City tomorrow afternoon because it's going to be raining. Thanks for posting to the community section of the Piker. I appreciate that. Hey, thanks for subscribing or following. Got a new job, Dylan? Awesome. Congratulations. Ah, awesome, Dylan. Congratulations, man. Don't work too hard now, all right? Remember to work harder on yourself than your job. Jay, thanks for posting in the community tab. Jay and Viewfinder, thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, I know, photos, yeah. I've been meaning to go up there one of these days. It's just to stream that. We're due like a proper walk, like deep uptown. And I was thinking about swinging by George Carlin Way. I have a weird philosophy. It's kind of like the fundamentals are the words of George Carlin, the comedy of George Carlin, the words of Alan Watts. You know, a little bit of Krishnamurti. And just a simple thing of just trying to be a nice guy. We got traffic. We got traffic running here. Okay, we're clear there. This guy's pulling over, so we'll go. So here we are. This is the intersection of Christopher Street. This is Christopher Street and West, right here. And one of my favorite murals in New York is right up here. This mural is done by Cobra. Where's that button I need? There's the button I need. Yep. I agree. Of all types. Right there, people. Right there. In the days, weeks, and months after September 11th, people used to gather right here to cheer on all of our first responders who were working on the pile, if you will, at the site of the World Trade Center. And I was a part of those groups for a couple of times. People were here for 9 months cheering all of the first responders on before they made their way downtown to the World Trade Center. So they named this spot, people. They named this spot. This is Point Thank You. Point Thank You. The spot where New Yorkers gathered together to cheer on people who were really dealing with some horrible conditions at work there, doing their job there. And we still thank all the first responders. And I like to personally thank the people who came back to work to open up those stock markets within 5 days. I'll see you later, RoboJax. It was right here. This is Point Thank You. There's so many little spots here where there's so many memories. Like that mural. Good to see a great minds think alike. Good to see RK8. Good to see everybody, people. Yeah, great minds. You know, those memories are coming up, so that's why I'm like, I've been like this for 3 fucking weeks now, where I'm just like been replaying shit that happened so many years ago. I've been in a very self-reflective mood for a while now. Somebody, who was it a couple of weeks ago? Like, they're like, what were you doing in 22? Like, somebody mentioned being 22. And I'm like, oh my God, 22. It was like, for me, 22 had so many highs, had so many lows, but like extreme highs and lows. 22 was an emotional year for me. You know, being 22, not 2022, being 22. In those weeks, days, weeks, months after September 11th. You know, it's funny, like people do those compilations where they have like, they recorded like 5 days of TV on and after September 11th. Like I find myself watching those every now and then. And it's like, I'll constantly tell myself, shit, I remember that. I was a dumbass too, Strawberry. Very much. Yeah, I know, right, Joe? I was a dumbass too. I'm so lucky though.
Oh, at some point.
No, don't will it. It's not gonna go in the water. You got it. It's not gonna go in the water. If you say it, it happens. Remember that. Manifest it, not going in the water. The guy said that ball's gonna end up in the water again eventually. Don't say it, guys. Gotta be positive, people. We gotta be positive. Good to see a Link. Oh wow, what a lovely. Yeah, I guess so, Link. You know, the other day there was actually a rather large sighting of dolphins in the Hudson River. Well, you know, I still had TV. We didn't have all the channels, but especially on the TV that we had in my bedroom. My bedroom TV didn't have cable, but my living room had cable. Yeah, we're literally going into the Hudson. But to Link's point, they're seeing the waste flowing from the Hudson over to Jersey. Yeah, no, the water's pretty clean. The water is as clean as it was about 175 years ago. And that's thanks to the Billion Oyster Project. They've been planting oyster beds all around the estuary of New York City. And the water quality is really coming back. Like I said, there was a rather large pod of dolphins right here in the Hudson River. Yeah, I'll watch out for the geese. I know they're territorial. It's not my first rodeo, Link. Wow, they're naming the boat after your cousin. Wow, for real? Big Tony, if I could show that ship, I would love to show that ship. That's really cool. That's a great remembrance of your cousin, Big Tony. Link, are you finished yet, dude? You all right? I'm a captain, not a cowboy. My captain is the ship of this live stream. So on this side, perfectly candid, this is Manhattan. On the other, well, you know this perfectly candid. On the other side, why am I explaining this? Obviously, the other side is New Jersey, and the river flows from upstate New York and Albany. Oh, do we have a shit connection here? Let's keep moving. Got a shit connection here. Kim, good to see you, Kim. Yeah. Oh, my Lord. Kim, my deepest condolences. I'm so sorry you had to deal with that. I'm so sorry. Kim, you know, it's like we're still affected by it, Kim. Good to see you, Kim. I'm sorry, Kim. We'll go to Riverside Park when we do it. I don't know when. I don't have it scheduled. We'll do Riverside Park when we do Riverside Park. Stay tuned. Took 5 hours. Yeah, I could imagine so. My dad worked at the United Nations, and it took him like 3 hours to get home. So then in 2003, when the blackout happened, it was like easy. It was easy for my dad to get home. He was like, I'll do the walk again. My dad actually liked the walk. He said it wasn't that bad. I'm like, oh, all right. My dad took it in stride, especially for the blackout. Not so much September 11th. September 11th, we didn't know what the hell was going to happen. But that time is coming up, guys, so we'll do our tribute and light walk on September 11th this year, as we always do. I mean, and again, people are still affected and people are still dying to this day from everything that happened in Lower Manhattan 25 years ago. So we have to always keep them in our thoughts and our prayers and just be positive. Just think positive. Let's not be pessimistic in this world. Let's try to make and strive to make this a better society, a better community, a better place for everybody, because everybody deserves to live in peace. Okay? But I've been thinking about that so much. Like, I've been thinking about like the 22-year-old me. What was I doing 22 years ago on this day and that day? And I was thinking about that. Maybe, I don't know, sell muscles. I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could read other people's stories like that. I've thought about that, but I don't know if I could do that. It's emotional enough for me, you know, so I know all of our stories collectively. I know it'll push me over the limit. So I'll give you a maybe on that. All right, Sal? I'll give you a maybe on that. I don't know. Oh, Kim. Kim, I'm sorry, Kim. Oh. Yeah, I could imagine, Mr. Metalhead, yeah. It's funny how smells trigger memory, right, Mr. Metalhead? Yeah, I know, photos. But life goes on, photos. Life goes on, you know? We just keep it moving, you know what I'm saying? You know, and the best thing we could do for the younger generations who were just maybe babies or haven't been born since is to like teach them how it really was. That's the best thing we could do. What was it like downtown in those crazy days? You know, it was nuts. It's kind of surreal, like between that, the blackout, and the pandemic. It's like, damn, I had a lot of crazy events in my lifetime. And I'm just about halfway there when it comes to the game of life, so shit. Me too, sweet cheetah. Me too. If I miss anything, it's that. I try to still keep that spirit alive, you know, and with the live stream, you know, like everybody's welcome here, guys. Everybody's welcome here. We may not agree on everything, and I don't expect for all of us to agree on everything, but simple rule: Don't make the stream about yourself. Don't be an asshole. Don't be mean to me for comedy for yourself. And we'll have a great time. I know. Wow, you're 50? Damn. Ronster. You've seen it. Ronster, you've seen a lot, man. Wow. These piers are so nice. None of these piers were here on September 11th. You know what they did this summer of September? Actually, it was around this time in 2001. They officially completed the bike lane along West Street all the way down to Battery Park. And I'm pretty positive I rode on that bike path like this week on September 11th. It was like sometime around, August 15th, August 20th. I definitely took a bike ride. I kind of took a bike ride down it. The sun does look huge. Like I remember, it's kind of messed up, but like when the towers fell, I remember like I was talking with my best friend, and I was like, they fucked up my bike path. I was so excited about that bike path. They spent so many years building out this thing, and now Hudson River Park is pretty much completed. There's just a few more little pieces left. Of course they fixed the Lower West Side. Yeah, they had to. You heard they're building a pool in the river. Where is that going to be? It's called the Plus Pool. And the Plus Pool is going to be on the East River near the Manhattan Bridge on the Manhattan side. Yeah, Hudson River Park is really nice. Yeah, I know. Hard to believe it was an elevated highway right here. That West Side Highway. That thing was funny. And by the way, West Side Highway is different than what the Highline is. Highline is a freight rail track, and the freight rail track actually the rail bed there, the elevated rail bed that is the Highline Park, that never carried passengers. It was only freight. The joggers are out. Let me just imagine all the snow lining the pathway here. Remember when we did that walk? It was like 11 degrees. There were ice flows in the Hudson River. We lived that on the live stream. We lived that. This area was a dump. I mean, the park was mostly parking lots, garbage, and prostitutes. Boy, we've come a long way, baby. We've come a long way, kid. By the way, if you're new to the broadcast, let us know where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. My name is Dutch Maz. I'm a licensed New York City tour guide, born and raised in Brooklyn. Can't live anywhere else. Though the turkeys were the passengers, it's true, but the turkeys were already, like, I think, killed off at that point already. They were frozen turkeys. The last shipment on the Highline was 220 frozen turkeys. I mean, everybody always came down here and rode a bike and jogged, and like even when it looked like shit, even when it was all like complicated and all disorganized, people still came down to the water. And the piers were like just piers. They're like these bare piers that people would go out on. Now look at it. We got trees, we got grass, got a beautifully paved path. Come a long way, baby. Come a long way. I'll try to get at you there on Thompson Street. I could imagine. You've seen a lot of change on Thompson Street there, Link. I could imagine. To live in New York is to live in a place of constant change. Nothing stays the same for more than 3 months. If you don't like change, New York is not the place for you. Gina, you want to see the beach on Manhattan? I can show you it. It's coming up. It's right up here. It's called the Gansevoort Peninsula. Yeah, and not another beach, just this one. Yeah, we have a beach. There's no plans for another beach. They do want to build some new kayak launches up in Harlem, though. And I'll show you the Gansevoort Peninsula over here. There's little Gansevoort. Little bloody bastard. Little Gansevoort, the most pompous pooch in New York. Everybody loves little Gansevoort. Drinking from his Tiffany vase. Living in a pre-war 5-bedroom apartment for only $380 a month. Little Gansevoort, that little bastard. Little bastard. Really, Michelle? We're the same age, Michelle. We're the same age. So now you know my age, Michelle K. Let's see, we see little Gansevoort running around there. Maybe Gansevoort is sunbathing on the beach at his peninsula. Little bloody bastard, little Gansevoort. I heard little Gansevoort had a little play date the other day. Hanging out with all the other pompous pooches of the West Village. Having just an old jolly old time. Little bastard Gansevoort. Ah, you're a little older than me, William. You're a little older than me there, viewfinder. There you go. By the way, if you don't know who Gansevoort is the most pampered pooch in all of New York City. He lives right here in the East Village in a pre-war 5-bedroom apartment for $380 a month. It's rent controlled. And yes, it's a joke. Before people go, you serious? Little bastards can't take a joke. Yeah, not by much, no. Nice, retired. Retired JW. Have a beer for me, all right? Have a beer for me.
Yeah, I guess you go big, yeah.
There is joking allowed here, Link, but I'm the comedian. When you make crass jokes about the broadcaster, is that really comedy? And Link, I set the rules on my live stream. I'm sorry, man. Like I say, I'm the captain of this ship. Welcome aboard. One simple rule. Just don't be an asshole and make everything about yourself, please. Or those are 2 different rules. Anyway. Gotta tell me what to do in my stream. Yep, it's art. This outline of the building that used to be here. Yep, it's art. Yep. It's art. Absolutely. It's art. So here it is. So that structure over the beach is the outline of the building that used to be there. And it is an art piece officially. And I forgot the artist who did it. His plaque is over there. You know what, actually, I'll show you the plaque since people are asking about it. Ooh, they got a barbecue festival? For real? We missed it. Yeah, we missed it. We missed it. Anyway. Okay, I'll show you the plaque for the art. This structure right here, guys. Damn, where's the plaque? The plaque is like all the way over there. I thought it was like right underneath it. Ah, shit, it's all the way over there. Let's go shit. You laugh in the face of art? I mean, I guess it's art. I mean, it looks kind of cool. Hey, thanks for following. Thanks for subscribing. I think I have simple rules, but for some people it's too hard to abide by them. Anyway. So this is by David Hammonds. And this is made of stainless steel precast concrete. And this is what the building, here's what the building used to look like. There you go. And then here's a sketch from 2014. Louise Poppy, Eahora. Everyone follow Louise Poppy, fantastic content creator, live streamer from New Zealand. See what it's like on the other side of the earth with Louise Poppy. Good to see you. It doesn't do anything, Gina. It's like the gates of Central Park. They just exist. It's there. It's there for the sake of existing. There's no meaning behind it. There's no, it's just there. David Hammond's Day's End alludes to the waterfront history while offering a new vision for the site. Hammonds drew inspiration from a 1975 work by the same artist, Gordon Matta Clark, who cut large openings into a former warehouse on Pier 52. Hammond's sculpture precisely follows the outlines of that location on this shed here. So there you go. It just exists. There's no meaning behind it. It just exists. It is what it is. What does it tell you? And the beach is right there, guys. The beach is right over there. And let me show you the beach. Scary bones with no body. I mean, if that's your interpretation of it, I guess, yeah. To me, it's just an outline of a building that used to be here. I'm not going to read too deeply into it. It's like the gates of Central Park. It just exists. It's just there. And if you don't know what the gates of Central Park were, look them up. It's one of my favorite events that ever happened in New York City. So this is called Gansevoort Peninsula. And it's basically built on the old pier that used to be here. Okay, I got another hour to kill, so I think we'll walk a little bit of the High Line before we head over to Pier 57. Yeah, me too. Me too, viewfinder. If you got to see the gates in person, I'm so happy you got to see them in person, because it was, in my opinion, that was one of the coolest things to ever happen in New York. God damn, there's a lot of geese poop around here. Look at all the geese poop around here. Jesus Christ. The geese are actually enjoying the water right now over there. I wouldn't want to put my feet in that, though. Huh. We're in the sand. We're in the sand. We're on a beach in Manhattan. Oh, they had to put a new sign up telling people not to go in the water. We're not close to the edge there. The Dutch are master builders because they overcame flooding in the Netherlands quite ingeniously. Yeah, it's just like Coney Island. Just with a lot of geese poop around. Ah. You remember when we were here, perfectly candid, and everything was all frozen over? Right over there. The Firefighter 343. The 343, the hull of that firefighting ship is made from reclaimed steel from the World Trade Center. Maybe. Retired JW. I actually don't know if there's any official Oktoberfest things going on here in the Five Boroughs. Little Island is next door. You're going to see it in a few moments. That's Pier 54. We're going to go to Pier 57 at the end of the stream. You remember, it was all frozen. There you go, Link. There you go. Yeah, Marty, me too. I'm going to be honest. I'm a little freaked out by all the poop as well. Oh shit, we got tiki boat cruises now? For real? We got tiki boat cruises? Let's go. Well, I want to be a tour guide on that boat. Oh, I didn't know we had tiki tours here in New York. I learned something new today. I learned something new today, people. I'm looking forward to autumn. I'm not looking forward to winter again. When it gets to 11 degrees. Oh my God, you're a TikToker? You're on TikTok? He's in the zone. He was in the zone filming. It's on TikTok. He's videoing vertically. There's a lot of TikTok live streamers in New York. You still defrosting from last winter? I think I defrosted from last winter about 3 weeks ago. But there's the Firefighter 343 right there. Yeah, I guess we're going to walk a little bit of the High Line right now before we finish at Pier 57. You too old for TikTok? Yeah, me too. Even though I have a TikTok page with one video on it. TikTok. I like orange Tic Tacs. Are you on TikTok? Are you on TikTok? I like orange Tic Tac. I'm on orange Tic Tacs right now. I'm on 5 orange Tic Tacs right now. I'm the guy who does the video. That's my Tic Tac. Now I just referenced a movie. Who knows what movie I just referenced? I'll do the noise again. Okay, let's see. I want 5 Tic Tacs now. Orange ones over there. There's Little Island right over there, people. Little Island. Now, Little Island NYC is built on the pilings of the old Pier 54. Pier 54 was where the Titanic was supposed to land, except the Carpathia came there with the survivors of the Titanic. Also, the Lusitania left from that same pier, Pier 54. And if you don't know what happened to the Lusitania, it got torpedoed by a German U-boat, dragging us into World War I. Well, here's Little Island, NYC. The building that looks like a book right up there, that's the Standard Hotel right up there. And we're going to walk up there. Not going to go up to the Standard Hotel, just going to walk underneath it on the High Line. Ah, you were at Little Island back in November. Nice. Oh, November 2001. Nice. Okay. Personally, I don't like going to Little Island. It's a victim of its own success. It's a little too crowded for me, and the cell signal is awful on there. Still sure it's all cleaner than Cleveland. There you go. Yeah, Vile Hoggers, you can say mushrooms. I think the architect who created the Highline actually he calls them tulips. So. Oh, nice, Link. Awesome. Ah, there you go, viewfinder. All right. Let's see. Where could I cross over here? I'm going to cross. Can we cross here? No, we got to cross over there. Let's cross back over here. I mean, to be honest, Link, I don't think Little Island's that impressive. I find the walking paths very narrow. It looks pretty. It's very sculptural. But I think Pier 57, where we're going to finish our live stream, it's much more functional as a park. Yeah, I think it's overrated to a certain extent. The Highline, yes, I agree. The Highline's kind of overrated as well. It's too narrow. But it's really cool. The Highline is just cool because it links up. See that pun? It links a bunch of different neighborhoods together. And you could walk northbound or southbound nice and quick. You don't have to wait for street lights. Yeah, no. Exactly, Link. There you go. I think the big plus to Pier 57 is that you have that little eatery downstairs. So you grab some snacks downstairs and then you go up. And you could enjoy your drink and your snack up on the roof. I can't hit the note today, Mama. I can't hit the notes. Got too much dust in my throat. No, those eateries are open late. Those eateries are open till like 9 o'clock. 8, 9 o'clock, which is early for New York standards. I know that one place where I could get a beer stays open till like 9 o'clock. But they do mostly focus on breakfast, or like takeaway. Yeah, no, the views from the standard are nice there, NYC. Good to see you. Well, I mean, I made a joke about Link, right? I made a pun about Link. So. We don't need another hero. We don't need another world. All we want is the beyond the Punderdome. Yeah, then it's like 8 o'clock, right? There you go, Marty. Yeah, 8 o'clock. Which is early by New York standards. Like, for them to close at 8 o'clock, that's like early. Oh, I don't trust this light. I don't trust it. I don't trust the light. Everyone's going, though. Okay, now we got the light. Can't hit that. Can't hit those high notes today, Mama. Sorry, Mom. I can't hit those high notes today. All right. Walk a little bit of the High Line here. We have a Yelevator alert for you guys who are listening on headphones. Hey, look, we still have one of those World Cup soccer balls here. That's cool. It's called the Whitney Museum of Contemporary Art. It's a barn-like structure full of art. That's what you used to call it for fun? Oh wait, is this like the free day? Is this the free Thursday day? They're showing a cool movie. Wonder what's going on. I'm pretty sure I'm getting sick. On my way home today, I'm gonna have to pick up some orange juice. I'm still looking for that guy who hit us with the city bike. I'm still looking around for him. All right, headphone viewers. We got a elevator ride coming up. Ooh, it's going all the way up. Ooh. Huh? Isn't it supposed to like light up? Am I not hitting it hard enough? That's my impersonation of the Ventress system in Chicago. Only my Chicago people will understand that joke. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Patience is a virtue. Colleen, don't apologize. Safe travels. You're at the airport. Awesome. Safe travels, Colleen. Safe travels. All right, we got people. You guys ready for the elevator? At least it doesn't say wait, right? Yeah. Wait. Wait. High line and all right. Going up to the park in the sky. You know what the hell it's called? The motherfucking High Line. Pete Udolph would be so proud. Is now get ready to experience this linear park. Stand clear of the opening doors and beware of the great High Line Park. All right. Welcome to the High Line Park. Welcome to the High Line Park. Originally called... Ooh, I smell barbecue or something like that. Ooh, it smells good. Originally called the West Side Improvement. We separated the freight rail tracks from the street. The original structure went as far north as 54th Street and as far south as Canal Street. Over the years, it got chopped down smaller and smaller and smaller until what you see today between 34th and Gansevoort Streets. Pete Udolph, he is the chief landscape architect of the High Line. He created this kind of hybrid-like structure park here. The tracks are still embedded in the walkway. And if they wanted to, they could still turn this back into a freight rail track, but I highly doubt that. Good to see you, Myrna Bergen. She's still lurking. Don't work too hard, Myrna. Don't work too hard. There's a standard hotel. Super duplex. That's right there, Omar. That's right. The first section of the High Line opened up in 2009, and the full park on the original structure was realized in 2014. But then we did that little extension there up to the Moynihan Transit Hall a few years later. Good to see you, Lopez. Welcome on in. By the way, if you're ever feeling sad, you know, I see in the chat lurking Bergen, Myrna Bergen. who's lurking. But there's a great opening to his TV show that never aired called Walking Walter. And I highly recommend, if you're in a shit mood, you need to be happy, just play the opening theme to Walking Walter and you'll be happy. You'll be in a better mood. And I'm still looking for that full pilot episode. I don't think I'll ever be able to find it. But if you know where the Walking Walter full pilot episode is, please let me know. But the opening theme is up here on YouTube. So check it out if you need a little pick-me-up. There's no benches in the 9/11 Memorial of Eahora. There are no benches here at the 9/11 Memorial that look like that. The memorial benches are just blocks of stone. There's no actual benches in the Memorial Plaza. There you go. Thank you so much, Strawberry. Starring Spodio D. That's him, Walking Walter. Here he comes, Walking Walter. A step ahead of you and me. Walking where he got to go and walking not to get there. Thank you, Strawberry. Manhattan Island is 11.5 miles from north to south and 2.5 miles at its widest point. This is the longest crosstown street in all of Manhattan Island. This is 14th Street. And this is the widest point around of Manhattan, right here. We're looking towards the east here. Now, right down there is Diane von Furstenberg's main studio. Diane von Furstenberg and Barry Diller were the people who got the money together to create the Highline Park. I'll see you later, RJ. You know, now that the sun is behind clouds, it's really nice out. And the phone is happy with me again. I think that's the first time in about, I don't know, maybe 5 years I've seen people rollerblading on this thing. Each day that you rollerblade is your Valentine's Day. There's another reference. You know, what am I referencing there? Nobody got my original reference before when we were on Gansevoort Peninsula. I'm referencing a movie there. And the little jingle I just sang is referencing a TV show. Reminds you of Art School Cruise of Herb Losing Nice. Yes. Hey, we're passing through what used to be the largest national biscuit company factory on the East Coast. We now know that company today as Nabisco. But right here in 1912, the Oreo cookie was invented here. It was an knockoff of Hydrox, but it doesn't matter. The Oreo cookie was invented here, people. Things are a mess. I agree. Still walking, Lillian. Like I said, we're going to be here until for another about half hour. We'll be here until 7 o'clock Eastern time. That's when I meet up with the Duchess at Pier 57. I don't think we're going to get much of a sunset today, unfortunately. Was that a Porky Pig reference? No. No Porky Pig reference. Actually, the weird sound that I made is referencing a movie from the 1980s. And the little jingle I just sang was a reference from a TV show from the 1990s. So, more hints. Indians exposed. Welcome on in. Let's see, what time is it? All right, we'll keep on going north here for another like 15 more minutes, and we'll head down. We'll head down the west side here. No, it was not from Nerds. Nope, not from Nerds. Close though, you're getting close. Movie from the 80s and TV show from the 90s. The sound reference from the 80s, one more time. And then the reference from the TV show, the comedy. Nope, not Roger Rabbit, Nova Puppy. Nope. Not Roger Rabbit. Roger Rabbit is please. Somebody just called me stupid. I love it. Somebody goes, stupid. Yes, I am stupid. Entertaining people around the world. Yes, I'm absolutely stupid. No, not Revenge of the Nerds. No, it's none of the Nerds movies. It's none of the Nerds movies. If I give you one more hint, I'm giving away the movie. So I'm not going to give any more hints. So this is Lantern House by Thomas Heatherwick. We have an amazing upcoming event, Lillian, on Saturday. We're going to be on air Saturday afternoon. Oh, no, Saturday morning. It's going to be Saturday morning, probably 10 o'clock in the morning. Not Rocky and Bullwinkle. Nope. That's from the 60s. Rocky and Bullwinkle. I'm referencing something from the 80s. All we could do is laugh at each other in this day and age. That's all we could do. Nope, not Baby Talk. It's from the 80s. It's a very, you know what? When I think about it now, it's a very obscure reference. You got to be deep into the fine cinema to understand it. Not Police Academy, nope. Look at all this bubble gum here. What the hell? Yep, it's art. So we're at about 19th Street now, and we have this apartment building on our left-hand side with the scaffolding, and this was the home of the Renegade Cabaret. So there is a musician who lives in that apartment right there, and when this section of Highland Park opened up, they shined a light right in her apartment there. So she started to have performances right there in her fire escape. And they went to 2 of them. I went to 2 of those performances, and they were amazing. So it's not a cartoon. It's a live-action movie. Kramer, who would be eventually Kramer, is in the movie. I can't give you the lead star, because if I tell you the lead star, it's going to be, I'm giving it away. But it's a movie from the 80s. The man who eventually will play Kramer is in the movie. And it's very 80s. It's a very 80s movie. We haven't even got to the sound jingle I did from the 90s yet either, so. Only in New York City, exactly. Love these big murals over here. They're so cool. Da 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 da. Nope, otter free. We already said Roger Rabbit. It's not Roger Rabbit.
Super busy area, but it's for.
Nope, but not Pee-wee's Adventure. No, Jan. Good to see you. Nope, not Pee-wee's Adventure. Again, the guy who would eventually play Kramer is in the film. Not Coneheads. Nope, not Cone. Oh, Robert T got it. Let's go. Ding, 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 ding. Robert T got it. It was from the movie UHF, starring Weird Al Yankovic. There is a passing scene where they're doing the telethon, and there are these two guys going, See, if I would have gave away Weird Al Yankovic, you guys would have known what it is. But there you go, UHF, everybody. Robert T with 1 million internet points. I don't know where you could spend them. It's a very passing scene. Like it lasts for like 3 seconds. It does not last long at all. We're trying to. Oh, they're all spread out. Everybody's all spread out. Anyway. Right, Mike? Right, Mike? Right, Karen? Karen, you remember that scene, Karen? And if you've never seen UHF, people, watch UHF. Starring Weird Al Yankovic. Ooh, let's see if we can get another elevator ride in. Let's see if we get another one in here. Oh, it's closed. Boo. Boo, the elevator's closed. Boo. Okay. Well, good to see you, Kevin Campbell. Welcome on in. Welcome on in, everybody. Well, Mario, now I'll sing. So we just saw earlier, a few minutes ago, we saw some people rollerblading down the High Line. And I haven't seen people rollerblade on the High Line in like 5-6 years. But here's the sound reference from a TV show from the 90s. Each day that you rollerblade, it's like Valentine's Day. All right. What comedy TV show is that from? Where are my 90s TV connoisseurs at? That's from the 90s. We shall now go to the next decade. Nope. Nope, it's a comedy TV show. Till Paris. Excuse me, Till Paris, welcome on in. Because, Neil, I'm a film connoisseur. How can I remember that? I'm a connoisseur of film. Of course I know Pink Floyd. Dark Side of the Moon. What was that one with the 5-hour song? I love Pink Floyd. I would all the albatrosses. I'll scat Pink Floyd for you guys. All right, I'll scat it so I don't get the copyright. Of course I love Nirvana. Somebody made AI art defaming me wearing a Nirvana shirt. And now, because of that asshole, I'm self-conscious to like not wear that shirt anymore on stream. So, yeah, you get a recital of me near the Highline for free. Of course I'm a good singer. I'm trained. I used to love doing chorus. I'll scat some Pink Floyd for you. So Dylan, we're gonna head down to Pier 57 right now. Who doesn't love Nirvana? I don't know. People over like 90. I know a couple of 80-year-olds who love Nirvana, so I can't talk about anybody younger than 90 or older than 90. Oh, this is like a turn light here. Oh, I don't trust this shit. Go. Come on, go. I know you're looking at the gimbal. Come on, go. I know you're looking at the gimbal. Come on. Such a weird-ass intersection here. Go with five seconds left on the clock. 2, 1. There it is. Okay, now we got to cut across this. Didn't we play Pink Floyd once? Yeah, Ethan, it is still a piece of curiosity, the gimbal. People don't even know what it's called. People usually call it like a stabilizer, which that's what it is. Or we had that one lady who called this a drone. I was like, yes, I got a drone in my hand. Oh, let's go. Okay, cruising for a bluesing. Let's go, man. Hells yeah, the Melvins. Dude, I'm going to listen to that on the way home. Shit. I haven't listened to the Melvins in a hot minute. Shit. Now that's a good music. Now again, here's a reference from the 90s TV show. One last time. Each day that you rollerblade, it's like Valentine's Day. All right, what 90s comedy show is that from? Let me know. Yeah, you don't remember that viewfinder? I'm almost positive you were there when that happened. She's like, "What's that drone in your hand?" "I have my drone." Yeah, the Melvins inspired Nirvana, exactly. I like all kinds of music. All right, let's see. Can we ride the city bike? No, they locked it. They locked it. I'm gonna take that shit. And I'll be nice and just dock it somewhere randomly.
And I think you'll be completely.
No, not who's the boss.
So
Not 90s sitcom, 90s comedy. 90s sketch comedy show. If I give away, I'll tell you this. The show cast comprises of 5 people. That's the first guess. I'll give you another hint in a moment if nobody gets it. But the main cast consisted of five people. I remember Bob Dylan too. I remember Spo-D-O-D. Nope, it's not Alf. Not Alf. AI is art. Yeah, AI art is cancer. Don't get me started. Ah, Mario Balderrama got it. See, I gave it away with 5 players. Mario Balderrama got it. Kids in the Hall. That's a Kids in the Hall reference. I never liked the state. Fun facts. I never liked the state. Yeah, that's the Kids in the Hole, people. I think that was sung by Bruce McCullough, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't seen people rollerblade on the High Line in the longest, man. It was on HBO, and then it got syndicated to CBS, and then eventually went syndicated on like random local channels. But it started on HBO, at least here in the States. It was a show from the Canadian Broadcasting Company, the CBC. You know, that was... What? There you go. Oh, did your wife tell you? No, not Neil. No, we already got the answer, man. Not Second City. No. Kids in the Hole. Kids in the Hole. The Kids in the Hole. He really was Cowboy Coney. He really was. I mean, Dave's I Know, and then what was the other one? The Terriers. The Terrier song is great. But my favorite character of all time was, of course, the Head Crusher guy. Yeah, they were from, they are Toronto's finest. Absolutely. And Toronto's funniest. I got to go see the Kids in the Hole live, I want to say 15 years ago. I saw them at the, what's it called? Union Hall? Something like that. Let me walk on the outside of the sidewalk here. There's a little bit clearer line of sight over here. Do I like Everyone Hates Chris? I love that show. I had Chris Rock once on one of my tours in Central Park. And Chris Rock is a super nice guy. He even paid for the tour. He just rented one of our bikes. Ended up on a tour a couple of stops in. Still tipped me. All right, we're almost to Pier 57. So where it gets narrow right here. Big parking complex. Actually, it's a Pier 59 studios are here. And for a brief moment, one of the courtroom sets for Law and Order used to be here. Is it still a TV studio? I don't think it's a TV studio anymore. Let's see. You passed one set of doors and it had a different name on them. Kids Incorporated. That was a fun show. But that was more of a wild and crazy kids kind of guy myself. I'm a child of the 90s, so. Give me wild and crazy kids.
What? Yeah.
And don't forget, you can't do that on television. They're the ones who actually invented the slime that is Nickelodeon's signature. I think it is still. Do we still use slime on Nickelodeon? I haven't watched Nickelodeon in like years. Absolutely, Jay. For the love of the game, I think I watched that once. I don't remember too much from it there, Mario. Yeah, Zoom on PBS. You're dating yourself. That's before my time. But I saw all the jokes about Zoom during the pandemic. Oh my Lord. Or as y'all say in the UK, all my days. But don't say water. Water. Right there, Hudson River, water. Of course, Dean. Of course. You loved Zoom? I don't think I've ever watched a full episode of Zoom. Yeah, that's right. There's the theme music. No, Zoom was from the 80s. Zoom was from the 80s and the 70s, the late 70s. If I'm not mistaken. It could have still been airing in the 90s. I personally don't remember it airing in the 90s. Yeah, Double Dare, exactly. Now you're talking. Double Dare, Wild and Crazy Kids, Finders Keepers. Right, Zoom was way before the 90s. It might have been still airing, but well, everybody's going through these doors. You have to go through these. There's other doors. Ooh, that air conditioning. Ooh, that air conditioning feels nice. No, it was the 70s. I'm pretty sure the Zoom was the 70s. It had that 70s aesthetic to it. Plus, it was all in color. It was a color presentation. Yeah, I'm a child of Mark Summers and Double Dare. The 80s and the 90s had some of the best actually, the 70s, 80s, and 90s had the best TV show themes. I think we peaked. We definitely peaked in like the 80s when every single 80s TV show had like a story in the theme. They gave you a whole, they gave you like a whole story. Like making your way in the world today takes everything you got. Taking a break from all your troubles surely helps a lot. You see, it's like it's a whole story. Because wouldn't we all like to get away? Because sometimes you got to go where everybody just simply knows your name. And they're always glad you came. You want to go where people are, and people are all the same. Because we all want to go where everybody knows our name. See, it's a whole story, people. Hey, that's some good wine drinking music. Okay, we got to go through the next set of doors. Oh, they were. I knew that song. That was Jamiroquai we were hearing. So when we get the copyright, it's going to be a Jamiroquai song. Electric Company with Morgan Freeman. Yeah, right. When I was a baby, I used to like 3, 2, 1 contact just for the opening of the show. There's some. There's some. It was called Nick Arcade. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yeah, Nick Arcade. I always wanted to be on Nick Arcade because you go inside the video game. I know it was a blue screen, but I don't care. You're inside the damn video game. All right. That door. Ooh, the air conditioning feels nice. Lamb chops, play along. Ooh, is it open? The rooftop shack by City Winery, is that open? Oh, they're coming down. Hopefully we can get this to ourselves. The rooftop shack by City Winery. Wine, iced coffee, ice cream, and snacks. Oh, that's exciting. Sesame Street did have a lot of adult humor that people never got. Now, you remember that one where the guy was selling the numbers like a drug dealer? And I think it was like the number 8. He was like, I got an 8. I got an 8.
Like this guy, right? Who's bigger? But you can rent them, right? A little side hustle that I got. Like, who do you think I could talk to? If you don't mind me bothering you.
Okay, well.
Are you?
Yes, I am.
Okay, go ahead, you may continue.
Well, as far as coming
Is that a
to.
seat? Or is that a? So it's you're Mary. Okay, tell that. Okay.
All right. Yay, we made it. Yeah, you remember that? Remember the Muppet was in like an overcoat. He's like, I got an 8. I got an 8. And like for adults, it's like, yeah, you got an 8 of what? You got an 8 of Coke? You got it. They let oh look, we got the restaurants finally open up here. Yay, we got the restaurants open up here. Oh, that's fantastic. It's all coming together, people. It's all coming together finally after all these years. Yes, Bigfoot is forever 3 years old. Doesn't my arm ever get tired holding what up? The gimbal? No. The gimbal only weighs like 2 pounds. I'm strong like bull. I am strong like bull. But yeah, the kids will never know what it's like. The children will never know. All right, we made it to Pier 57, everybody. Let's watch that sun go behind the clouds. Maybe we'll get a crazy sunset. Who knows? Now, I am assuming the Duchess is not out of her event yet, so that means we hang out here. Ah, people. Isn't this nice? That's right, perfect. As we once again reference the kids in the the new kids on the block. Yes, indeed. We're doing this. We're doing this for the new kids, people. This is a postcard moment. Let's get a few. We gotta get a few postcard moments. Through hours of Paw Patrol, you felt like rinse and repeat every episode. Yeah, Jay Strolls. Yeah, I kind of agree with you on that one, man. I'm gonna see that sunset go right behind the clouds. Because this was for the children. Get it up, well. This was for the children. Thanks for putting that song back in my head. I appreciate you guys.
no, actually you look cooler.
Not much, Daniel. Just hanging out on Pier 57. We're just hanging out. Nothing special. Gotta let that couple have a little bit of space there. Yeah, New York City postcards do rock. Yes, they do. We'll watch this sun go behind these clouds here, and then we'll take in some more views here. Yes, this stream is brought to you by the letter D for Dutch Mods. Exactly. We got some jet skiers making their way up here. This stream brought to you by the number 8 or 8th. Used to collect postcards as a kid. Nice. Isn't that beautiful, Deb? Deb, when are you coming back out here? You coming out here in October, right? You coming out here in a month or so, a couple of months.
Yeah, you're gonna fall asleep.
You'll be out here before we even know it. October 26th to November 10th. All right. You know what I'm going to start doing, Deb? I'm going to start looking up fireworks shows. See if we can find a fireworks show for you while you're in town. Yeah, I got an 8th on it. I got an 8th on it, all right, guys. I think my phone is finally happy with me. It's not like over. Yeah, Deb, I'm gonna look, Deb. And actually, there's some Christmas stuff by November 10th. There's Christmas stuff starting to come out. So, Russell, do me a favor. Don't work too hard, all right, man? Thank you so much for the super chat earlier. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for your continued support of the channel.
But it really isn't a lot. I walk from because I went to
I think this place finally has gotten discovered. There's a lot of people up here. Yeah, I know. They're going to start tearing up the lawn soon in Bryant Park. It's coming. It's coming. Yeah, Winter Village. Oh God, we're already talking about Winter Village being set up. Oh, let's enjoy the rest of summer, please. Oh, go into those times yet. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Gina. Joe T, good to see you, Joe. Woot woot. Let's enjoy summer for a little bit longer, please. It's careening towards us. That's how fast it's coming towards us. It's careening. It's careening towards us. You're not ready for Christmas? Who's ready for Christmas out there, huh? Who's ready for Christmas? Now I hope that the sun gets below the clouds and it like lights up the clouds. It's a fancy boat. Yeah, anyone want to super chat me that boat? I live stream long time. If I had a boat like that. Me so buoyant, me so buoyant. Me live stream long time. I think I'm officially losing my mind. I think I'm losing my mind. Who got that reference? I changed the words for the children. Of course, it was. I changed the words for the children. Oh, Joe, it was great hanging out with Danette and Anthony last night. It was great. They're fine people. They're fine people, Danette and Anthony. Ooh, they're cheering on the Beast. Look, the Beast is about to come into the shot. They're cheering on there. I know that. Listen, Dean, there's been Halloween stuff in the stores now for like months now, for like a month now. For a few weeks now, we've had Halloween stuff already up. Yeah, Halloween Spirit. There's a Halloween Spirit that's actually opened up in Bay Ridge, I think, already. Yeah, a little small kind of yacht. I've done many 3-hour tours, JF. That was not 2 Live Crew. No. 2 Live Crew got that from got that beat from a movie. So what's the movie I'm referencing? I changed the words, but it's from a movie. Looking forward to seeing the Oh my God, Deb. You know what, Deb? When we do our Halloween walk, we're gonna be doing a Halloween walk in Brooklyn, and we're gonna be doing the Halloween walk in the Upper East Side. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna be doing a Halloween little tour of Staten Island as well. Yeah, I saw that, Florida Cat. I saw one of the live streamers showing one of those Halloween parties in Disney. Oh, let's go.
And became a member that celebrates 29 months of membership. You are a YouTube international treasure, Dutch. Don't ever change. Smiley face emoji.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the smiley face emoji there. Who is that? And Karen J. McLean, thank you so much. I'll never change, Karen. I will never change for you, all right? Thank you so much. You're an international treasure as well. Karen J. McLean, thank you so much for having faith in me as a content creator for the last 29 months. Let's go. Thank you so much for your continued membership of the channel. And thank you so much for being one of us. One of us. Gooba, gaba, one of us. One of us, people. One of us. Perfectly Candid with Darian Willis of 4747. Winners of the Latency Lottery. Yes, Full Metal Jacket. Full Metal Jacket is the movie. But I changed the words. I said, me so buoyant, me so buoyant. Me live stream long time. That's so stupid. God, that is so stupid. I love it. As we entertain ourselves watching the sun move behind the clouds. The sun's going to come out from behind the clouds in a few moments again. We'll see if we get some kind of sunset up here tonight. I'll say it like the movie, though. Me so buoyant. Me so buoyant. Me live stream long time. Gotta be careful. Can't be too buku. Can't be too buku, people. You can never be too buku. This is why it's an adult show now. It's an adult show now. This is totally an adult show right now. City Walk and Fu Young. Well, City Walk is that's the lovely what are they called there? That's a South Park. Yeah, did I make it PG-13? I did. I made it PG-13. Exactly. Welcome to City Walk. Can I take your order, please? What other live stream are you going to get to such great comedy like this while we stare at a sunset? Oh my God, people. Where else are you going to get this, people? Where else are you going to get this, people? Come on. That sun's about to reappear. That sun's about to reappear there. I think our sunset is at 7:40 something. I'll take some city chicken and some. These are the best times right now, right? Exactly. Hello, welcome to Movie Phone. Please press your 5-digit zip code now. 7:48 is sunset. There we go. Thank you, Deb. Thank you, Deb. Those are jet skis in the water. Yes. Those are jet skis in the water. You could do jet skiing tours here in the Hudson River. Or you could just rent a jet ski and like almost die. I recommend going out with a guide because these waters are like no joke. (90210) 77461. Yes. Emery Lee. My favorite drill instructor of all time, people. Caught me a duchess over here. Lucky me. Lucky me. Ooh. No, leave it in there. Leave it in there. You show me later.
No.
Oh. Oh. Very nice. Yes, me live stream long time. Yeah, this is where the Miracle on the Hudson happened, not that far from here, at about 42nd Street and the Hudson River. That's where Captain, oh my God, Sullenberg landed his 737. No, was it a 737 or was it a? No, it was a 737. Landed it into the Hudson River here. Everybody survived. The Hudson River is not like the Bermuda Triangle, no. It's more like a tidal estuary. Ethan, this is one of the best views in the city right here, man. Captain Sully Sullenberg. The miracle, and I watched that whole thing on live TV. It was a great TV show, had no commercials, and everybody survived. A lot of people up here, huh? The movie with Tom Hanks was interesting, Viewfinder, because the way they portrayed the NTSB was pretty interesting because like they like really vilified them in the movie. Oh, somebody has a modem. Somebody up here has a modem. Yeah. I think those two guys have a modem. But it was pretty interesting how like the NTSB was vilified, like, oh yeah, and it's true, like that they did look at it that way. Like he didn't go exactly by the code, by the standard, but you know. You can see that plane today, by the way. You could go inside of that aircraft in the Aviation Museum of the Carolinas in Charlottesville, North Carolina. So you could visit the Miracle on the Hudson plane. Oh, here comes the sun. Sun's starting to slowly come out again here. And here comes a seagull. Seagull's coming in a shot. There's a seagull. Yeah, exactly. It starts from a small lake in upstate New York called Tear Lake of the Clouds. Correct. That's where the Hudson comes from. Now, by the time it gets down here, it's like it's brackish water. It's mixed in with seawater here. But the Hudson River is a proper river. The East River is not a proper river. That's another reference there. Yep, the Beatles song, Here Comes the Sun. Yeah, I know, somebody had to be a scapegoat. I know, Stephen, right? Nature gazing. I'm glad you're enjoying this. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us on Twitch. Appreciate you. Eventually, we're going to get an eagle on this live stream. You can see American bald eagles sometimes in our neighborhood in Coney Island on the West End. But if you go down to Staten Island, down by Tottenville, not that far from where we were last week when we went to Old Richmond Town there, you can see seals and American bald eagles and a whole bunch of stuff. They are not a proper river. You ain't kidding. No, the East River is not a proper river. The East River is just a tidal estuary. That NYC ferry looked crowded. Wow. So the Hudson River is still freshwater north of New York City. So once you get north of the Harlem River, that's all like it's not really freshwater, but it's a fresh. I think if you probably around, maybe around. I'm going to say like Westchester, or maybe a little bit north of Westchester. Got the Circle Line boat. You got a party boat there. The beautiful Duchess of Southern Brooklyn, a photographer today. She is a photographer. So you need water, right? You got? Yeah, I'm gonna grab my water right now. I'm a little thirsty. The Tappan Zee. That's a good spot to call it. The Tappan Zee is still fresh water. People go swimming up there, which I never knew until like this year. I personally wouldn't want to go swimming in the Hudson River, but if it's that clean, hey. You'll take a party boat? Me too. I'll always take a party boat. We're going to hang out here for a few more minutes. Want to watch a sunset?
It's up to you.
Okay, watch a sunset. We'll hang out here until probably 50 minutes past the hour. I know, I'm hungry. That's the thing, Florida Cat. Right, you're starving? Yeah, we got to eat. Yeah, me too. I went kayaking in this water too, Link. It's nice. It's fine. They'll give you fall in the water. It's not like it's going to kill you. I mean, I've seen people. I've documented people swimming in the Hudson and East Rivers. I have a video of Martin Strel, the big riverman, swimming from the Statue of Liberty to the World Trade Center. Check out that video. Driving over the TZ. Safe travels there, viewfinder. Oh, you've seen people in the water skiing there as a kid. Yeah. That sun's slowly coming out. Yeah. I need a bottle of Asti Pumante too. Hey, get it for my Goyle over here. Give my Goyle a bottle of Asti Pumante. Delicious. Yeah, it's time to eat, right? Yeah, I'm hungry. You ate a lot of Greek food? Like tzatziki sauce? A lot of tzatziki sauce? I love Greek food. Actually, the souvlaki king. That's like one of my favorites. Oh, you're not driving. I know. I misread that viewfinder. Sorry about that, man. I misread that.
You're gonna have. I'm sorry, sign up.
Okay. Yeah. Tzatziki sauce. You know what? You never had tzatziki sauce? It's like a Greek food staple. I love going to Souvlaki King of the Souvlaki King. He makes a great chicken on the stick with the pita and the scanatopica. That what is it called? It's like spinach pie. It's like a spinach pie. It's really good. I love all kinds of food as long as it tastes good. I guess really the only food I may not like is like Indian food because it's like spicy. Oh, there's my yacht again, guys. It's my yacht again. Me so buoyant. Me so buoyant. Me live stream long time. Oh no. How do we switch to the bottom microphone? Hey, that's not cool. Wow, something connected. Something Bluetooth connected to the phone. Or disconnected and reconnected. Yeah, some is messing with it right now. And I really do feel like I'm getting sick though. I feel like I'm getting sick.
Well, yesterday you took a lot out of you.
Yeah. I could go for some Souvlaki King right now. You ever go to Bay Ridge, guys? Hit up the Souvlaki King. They actually have a Souvlaki King truck too, if you ever see that. It's really good. You ain't not into spicy food either, Cliff? Yeah. It's not for everybody. Now, the Duchess, she loves the spice. We don't really call it spice. It's flavor. Yeah, yesterday did take a lot out of me. Yes, it did, Viewfinder. What's the speed limit? I don't think there's a speed limit in the Hudson River, per se. I could be wrong, but I don't think there is. You know, it's true. That's true, Gina. The spicy food will get me to sweat out the whatever I have. That is true. What kind of question is that, Neil? I make my own money. How much does my mother allow me to spend? She doesn't actually. I'm not on an allowance, Neil. Like last time I checked, I make my own money. No, I'm gonna have orange juice with a lot of pulp. Good to see you, Tommy Dance. Tommy Dance, you sitting down on your porch with a glass of wine? Enjoy it. Cheers, my friend. Enjoy. You work hard, Tommy Dance. Enjoy it, my friend. Does the beast passes by here? It doesn't actually stop here. Horseradish will clear my sinuses, but I'm not a big fan of the horseradish. I know, right? Have we come full circle with the mom jokes today? How dare you ask me like how much it makes? I pay my fucking rent. Jeez, man. I'm sorry I don't have a government job where I could watch YouTube videos. I'm just a mere peasant compared to you, right? Living off my mom's money. Hells yeah! You dump a bottle of salsa into a bowl, heat it in the microwave, and eat it like soup? That's kind of wild. There you go, cruising for a losing. There you go. Oh, was that a reference from Full Metal Jacket? Oh, okay. Well, we have moved on from the Full Metal Jacket stuff so far. We've moved on from that, Neil. Neil, you're like 20 minutes behind. Holy shit! As the great Big Edie said in Grey Gardens, I'm gonna have to drink. I'm just gonna have to drink. Neil's gonna make a drunkard out of his live streamer. I need a drink. I need a drink. Aloha, Fawn Marie. Good to see you. Yeah, salsa soup. I want to try that. Yeah, she put. Yeah, that's what she said. She said put the salsa in the microwave and eat it as a soup. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah, you're like 20 minutes behind. I mentioned that Tubuku part a long time ago already. Jeez. That was a long time ago I mentioned the Tubuku part. I'm going to have to drink.
Wow, so after I pray, now people show up.
There goes the beast again, guys. Ooh, they're cheering on there. I think I could go to that lens. There's the beast. That's like a painting. Add salsa to your chili in the winter. There you go. Justine, good to see you, Joss. It is pretty, Myrna. Myrna's been lurking here the whole show. Hope you didn't work too hard there, Myrna. Was that a short clip right there? Nice. Yeah, that plane going into the sun. That's landing at Newark Airport. What to say? We got a dog over here. We got a little dog over here hanging out up here. Always add salsa to the chili. Nice. You done for the day? Beautiful. Look at that. Look at the sun coming out now. Getting those right. Yeah, it's a bit of a delay. It's only 30 seconds, Neil, but like we talked about the big buku, the two buku part minutes ago. Like I know the delay on the live stream is about 30 to 40 seconds, but we're talking about minutes here, Neil. It's okay to be a little slow though. It's okay. So salsa has tons of vitamin C in the tomatoes, and the spices help clear the sinuses. Ooh, I like that. I need some salsa stat. That little dog is probably little Gansevoort's friend. They hang out, little rabble rousers. Those little bastards of dogs. Those dogs, the dogs of the West Village living their best lives. Little Gansevoort and friends in their pre-war apartments. Rent stabilized. 6 generations in one apartment. I know, JF. That happens a lot, man. Yeah, I know. Yeah, little rich dogs. Baby, you're a rich dog, baby. Oh, I'm losing my mind. Yeah, now in New York City, a Sunset Edition, exactly. Live from Pier 57. Let's have another exciting episode of Now in New York City Live, where we're enjoying the sunset from New York City's largest rooftop park, Pier 57. Hey, they do all them chewy treats all day. Hey, is that the shadow traffic copter? I think that's the shadow traffic copter, people. That is a Beatles song, for I really can. Yes, the Beatles, people. Making lots of references today. Little rich and pompous pooches, little bastards. Drinking from their Tiffany vases. Ali G, good to see you, Ali. Welcome.
Are you pretty close? Yeah, I'm like 3 blocks that way. Oh, nice.
Oh, we hit 3 hours on the stream. That's cool. No, we're not looking at Jersey City. We're looking at Hoboken. And actually, directly in front of us is the Stevens Institute of Technology.
Between 6 and 7. That's like right.
It's pretty wild because in the wintertime, the sun is way over to the left. So like it goes behind the buildings. Tonight, that sun will be setting right over the trees.
For a little bit. It's pretty busy. It's a lot going on there. Yeah.
So LES, Chelsea, and then
Now, who remembers the Stevens Institute of Technology 3D TV? And I think it was channel 61 or 62 on the UHF scale. You had to send the Stevens Institute of Technology a postcard, and then with $60 or something like that, and you got like this crazy like 3D goggle set. And all the channel played was like this loop of this like 2-hour loop of like videos, and they were all in supposedly 3D. And it wasn't just any 3D. It wasn't like the blue and the green. I mean, the blue and the red lenses. It was like it was glasses that utilized LEDs, so it would like kind of block out the light from one eye to the other and alternate. Gina, you remember Steam Pipe Alley? Yep. I remember Steam Pipe Alley and 9 Broadcast Plaza and Richard Bay. Richard Bay was basically turned into Double Dare for adults.
So is it celiac or something less just insensitivity? Or...
So Hoboken, I believe, is derived from the Native Americans, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure Hoboken is similar to like Gowanus or Canarsie or Rockaway. They're like derived from the natives. By the way, everyone who used to like Steam Pipe Alley, remember Sarah Lee Kessler? Right? Remember Richard Bay? Now, see, Joe, that's before my time, the Pix game. But I remember how it's played. You had to go Pix. When you won, like they called you or something like that. Oh my God, the Morton Downey Jr. The Morton Downey show. Oh my God. Let's smoke a cigarette and watch an episode of Morton Downey show. Richard Bay was the Double Dare of talk shows. I mean, they started playing with like cake and stuff, and they would like smash pies into each other's faces. Yeah, Josh, it was like I think before the Dutch settlers, or maybe the Dutch settlers co-opted that name. A very nice orange and red sunset, absolutely. Oh my God, Kiner's Corner. Yo, there's a Kiner's Corner YouTube channel, JF. And they have full episodes of Kiner's Corner, including extra bonus videos for rain delays. And they have the best interview. You know, let's go full circle. There's a great interview with Ralph Kiner and George Carlin at a rain delay at, I believe, a Los Angeles Dodgers game. And they were in Los Angeles. And that is all here on YouTube. And then also somebody uploaded a clean version of the Kiner's Corner theme music. Yeah, the whole island is from the Netherlands. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, Morton Downey was very interesting. He used to love getting in people's faces with cigarettes. Dawn Brown sent me some hiding for some jewels. Thank you. Deborah, good evening. We're watching the last moments of the sun. And then once the sun goes down, me and the Duchess are going to get some dinner because we're starving. We're hungry. We're starting to get hangry. And again, no 10 o'clock show tonight because I'm not going to get home in time to do a 10 o'clock show. It takes about 40 minutes for me to set up a 10 o'clock show. So I want to get home and eat. But I think tomorrow, since it's raining, we're going to do like an extended afternoon show. And then if the rain clears out, there is an event that we are going to tomorrow night. And it'll be music. It'll be a night of music. Deborah, we're on Pier 57. We are on Pier 57 at the end of 14th Street. We're looking at the Hudson River. Looking towards Hoboken, New Jersey. There's the last little sliver. If I could get the camera lined up. There's the last little sliver of the sun right there. Looks like it's going to be going down behind clouds tonight. So no exciting. I was hoping for an exciting, dramatic sunset, but alas. Still beautiful, Deb. I know. Deb, I'm hoping for that sunset we had that one time when we thought it was going to snow and it never snowed. But then all the clouds got lit up on the Brooklyn Bridge. That was incredible. That was incredible. And might as well just call it down goes the sun, down goes the sun, down for another day. Central Time Zone. You guys are up next. But down goes the sun. Ladies and gentlemen, did we have fun today? I hope we did. I know I had fun today. But this fun cannot be possible without your support. So thank you so much there, Karen J. McLean, for 29 months of continued membership to the channel. Much, much, much appreciated. And Russell AOL with a big $20 super chat. Thank you so much there, Russell, with a big $20 super chat. Activity 79 with a big 27 Swedish kronor super chat. Thank you so much there, Activity 79, as well as Activity 79 being a channel member for the last 26 months. It's much appreciated there. Activity 79, thank you so much for all your support. C. Shelby out there in Las Vegas, turn on the air conditioning with a big $5 super chat. Thank you so much, C. Shelby, with the big $5. And Diana Lee getting some beverages for me and the Duchess with a big £10 super chat. Thank you so much there, Diana Lee. with a big 10-pound super chat, and Dawn Brown. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sending me hiding for 10 jewels. Much appreciated. And
Fawn Marie 13 became a member, and Fawn Marie 13 celebrates 28 months of membership.
Fawn Marie with 28 months of continued membership to Dutch Moz Plus. Fawn Marie, thank you so much for all your support, of the channel. And thank you so much for being one of us. One of us. Gooba gaba, one of us. One of us, Fawn Marie. Much, much, much appreciated, Fawn Marie. I know we got to eat some food. We're getting hungry. We're getting hangry over here. Everybody over there on Twitch, I appreciate you guys as well. What do we hit here? We hit, oh shit, we almost hit 300 likes, 298 likes. Guys, thank you so much for all the likes. I'm gonna thank the guy who almost hit us on the city bike earlier in the stream. That was a lot of fun. And we had our action, we had our love, we had our hate, I guess, and we had our comedy. It all came in. They came in all together, people. They came in all together. Love you too there, Fawn Marie. I love all you kids, even my haters out there. I love you all right? Because without you, I am nothing. But are you new to this nonsense, ladies and gentlemen? Make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Moz Family Networks here on YouTube and Twitch, Instagram and Twitter. All same name at Dutch Moz. And there we hit 300 likes. Let's go. Thank you guys so much for the 300 likes. Guys, I want to do me a favor, guys. Hug your loved ones. Cherish those wonderful and beautiful moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash. Wherever you are. I love you guys, all right, guys? Stay tuned for the next one, all right, guys? Stay tuned. Make sure those notification bells are turned on. I'll see you later. Oh, bye. Bye, guys. I'm crashing the sun.